Hello boys and ghouls, this is the Black Cat X1, your hostess with the mostest, the mistress of the slithering claw, your goth rave punk princess, the mistress of all things horror here in San Francisco, presenting episode 25 of Nightfog. Hashtag Nightfog, San Francisco show in which we deal with everything about horror, science fiction, etc, etc. So it's kind of like a mini sci-fi, but all together in one thing. And I'm your hostess, the Black Cat X1. I know I already said that. And so we're going to launch straight into the programming. And today we're going to talk about Demonology mini lesson, and we're going to talk about names and the importance of names. So if you watch any horror movie, it's pretty standard. The main character or whoever's possessed, the priest comes or the person comes to perform the exorcism, and they often say, what's the demon's name? We have to control the demon by knowing its name, etc. And why is that so important? Well, there are whole aspects of the occult dealing with names and the symbolism of names. As you can understand, names have a significant meaning in human terms. So, for example, it's important for people to be called Richard, or some people prefer to be called Dick. Some people like a shorter version, some people use just initials, etc. But how you refer to yourself in a way encapsulates how you think of yourself, i.e. who you are. And so, calling the demon by its name recognizes the demon, calls it forward, and it puts it on the spot. It can't hide in the crowd, in the legion, as it were. And it has to be specifically named. If, and only if, you know the demon's name. Because, of course, if you're calling the wrong demon, it is a big hilarity for the demons. Oh, she's calling Sam when I'm actually, that sort of thing. So you have to use the name of the demon sparingly, but effectively. You have to use the correct name of the demon. You have to know what the demon's attributes are. You have to understand that by calling it out, you're naming the demon, but also that means the demon is going to focus on you as the person who's performing the exorcism, etc. Another aspect of names which is important is that the demon will often disguise itself as a small child or a loved one, and it will call your name. So, for example, hopefully not your name, but it will call the name of the person that is afflicting, tormenting, or possessing. So, for example, that's another turning point in a lot of horror movies, that the demon will call the person's name and they'll turn and respond to it. And once you respond to the demon, even unwittingly, you have put yourself in the demon's power and under the demon's malevolence. And so that's the importance of names. And that's the Demonology mini lesson for today. So, Santeria's secret. So, I have today some incense, because that's very important. In ancient times to the present day, using incense, whether it's in a formal standardized religion such as Catholicism or in Buddhism, you're surrounding yourself, you're surrounding things with a pleasant smell. You're also putting yourself in a state of receptivity to the positive powers that you're calling upon. You're also hoping to bridge a pathway between you and the next world. So using incense, and for example, one of the ones that I use is called Llama Plata, and it has many different names, but in Spanish it's Llama Plata, in English it would be calling money, and people say, oh, that's witchcraft. No, it isn't. Because if you go to any business seminar, one of the first things they tell you, or one of the things they impress upon you, is that you have to visualize your goal. You have to visualize and call it to you. You have to make it real by putting it out into the universe. So it's the same aspect in Santeria. It's no different. So if you're talking to your Orisha, if you're talking to a significant deity, we were just speaking about Yamaya, then for December, if you're speaking to her, then you're offering her your best wishes, your good graces. You're hoping that she's pleased. You're hoping that she understands that you're coming in a spirit of goodwill. So using incense is not, as many people say, specifically for witchcraft purposes. Can you use it for evil? Yes, you can use everything for evil. You can write with a pen and you can stick it in someone's eye, but it's what you are going to do with it. That's the intent. is what I'm getting at. So the intent of using incense, when you go to a Catholic church, for example, they perfume the altar to sanctify it, to bless it, to cleanse it, to make to make it holy for the Holy Supper that is going to be laid upon it, for example. In Buddhism, it's the same thing. You're perfuming the place to make a seat for Buddha. You're welcoming Buddha into your experience, and Buddha's welcoming you into the Buddhist experience. So incense is a way of welcome, a way of clearing a pathway, a way of helping one to visualize one's goal. So that's your Santeria secret for today. Now, in Battle It Out, I was thinking of several different topics, but one I really think is interesting and is sort of a silent but known quantity is the appearance of many horror tropes in some commercials. For example, Mercury Insurance is using this strange troll-like creature to push its insurance. And then there's another company, I think it's American First Warranty, in which the gentleman is complaining about, well, my air conditioner broke down, and the lady says to him, well, we can't cover the air conditioning breaking down, but we have you covered for the zombie apocalypse, in which you see out the plate glass window the zombies staggering by. So I think this is a good trend. I think it's perfect for people who love horror. I think it's a nice tweak and a twinkle at those of us who are involved in the genre, and I applaud it, and I say, let's go on, keep it going. Now, in Battle It Out, I think the person I want to speak about today is the character Ripley from the Alien series. Now, I know people are talking about Prometheus and those people and those characters in that series, but I think Ripley should be the standard to which every Alien series aspires. And I think actually, from the first Alien movie, the parallel is Alien versus Predator. That movie with Sana Lathan really, I think, brought back the spirit of the strong female heroine who was not intimidated and who was feeling that she could be capable of standing next to the alien or standing up to the alien, depending on what situation occurred. And I really liked in AVP that you developed that idea further, because Sana Lathan actually partners with Predator to fight off the alien. And she understood the Predator culture, the warrior markings and all of that. And so for me, in Battle It Out, I have to say the Ripley spirit and character, and also the character that was in Alien vs. Predator with Sana Lathan, that was spectacular. Alright, so a quick show today, but I just wanted to have a little update and let you know that I'm still out here, still doing things. So a quick side note, I have every Tuesday a new horror story posted at www.theblackcatx1presents.blogspot.com, and I have tarot that I'm doing, so I'm very excited. I'm going to be doing tarot in the Haight in San Francisco, and I'm also going to try and film a few of the sessions so that you can see how I do it. And so I'm going to be doing angel tarot, so it's exciting. That's a new thing for me, but I'm looking forward to it. So a lot of exciting things upcoming, and Universal FanCom is coming in April, so I'm so super excited about that. Alright, so description box below is going to have all the things that I talked about, as well as having some of the upcoming dates of things that are happening. SilverScreamFest is going to happen in Santa Rosa, so yeah, famous monsters, woo! Alright, so thank you for watching. Without you, there is no me. So until next time, ciao ciao, meow meow, see you soon.